man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Say what again, motherfucker? I dare. I double dare. Say what again? Hello, people. How we doing? Samuel L. Jackson tonight. You alright? He doesn't do much, does he? Really? What am I going to do? Film quote. Doesn't sing, does he? He's a great actor, though, isn't he? Hello, Bill. Hello, Colette. The wife's in. Hello, Richard. Hello, Gabby. Daughter's on board. You're winning the old daughter points, Gabby, aren't you? Hey, you're well ahead. Well ahead. Well done. You're well in the queue, mate. I'll tell you what. I've had a look at the wheel, and so far, you're getting less debt than the others. Alright? So, well done. You're only getting 10% of the debt. The others are sharing the 90%. That's how it's going to work out. So, hello, people. How you doing? You're right. I was desperately trying to find a Samuel L. Jackson style wig. Hello, Rich. Hello, Jazz. Hello, Julie. Very difficult. Very difficult. Ironically, the one thing I don't have in this house is an afro wig. Oh, the irony. Hello, Andy. Hello, Colin. Hello, Oz. Hello, Nige. I bring upon you. I can't speak. I will bring upon you a mighty vengeance. Nigel, say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. That is a tasty burger. I'm doing this for Nige. Because Nigel wanted me to be... He wanted Samuel to come in tonight. And here I am. Here I am. Today. I've been in some great movies. Pulp Fiction was my favourite. That's why I played you a little clip. It's my favourite. What a great film. Couldn't get a gun. That's annoying. I tried to get a gun. I don't like Donald Trump at all, but the one thing I will say about him is I'd have got a gun, wouldn't I? You know what I mean? If I'd have knocked on the neighbour, well, I'd probably own one, but if I didn't, I'd just knock on the neighbour and say, can I borrow your gun? I'm doing a thing. Of course you can. It's the only thing, you know. I don't agree with guns, but if you find yourself in a position where you're trying to do an impression of someone who regularly holds a gun, that's when you want Trump in power. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. How we doing, folks? We alright? Yeah, how's your day been? How's your Sunday been? Been good? What have I been doing? I've been up the top today, practising for tomorrow's not semi-final. Look at me getting ahead of myself. Practising for the last 16 knockouts. Did I stick my... Mate, I'll tell you what, Bill. No, I didn't stick my finger in the socket. Hello, Simon. Hello, Andy. But I was trying to find a wig. Didn't have one. But I did have this. I don't even know what this is, to be honest. But I'm so resourceful, I fashioned it into something that looks something like a wig. Basically, it's Samuel Jackson, who's been in bed, basically. He's got his suit on, didn't have time to do his hair. This is what happened. Hello, Vanessa. How you doing? Hello, you people who are turning up late. This is Samuel Jackson. It's not a great impression. I try to listen to him. Try to do an impression. Thanks, Russ. Try to do an impression of Samuel Jackson. It's not easy. It's not easy. I bring upon you some... Little bit of dancing there.
Proud of you, honey bunny.
Great fiction. What a film, wasn't it, by the way? Pulp Fiction. What a great film. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Steve. Hello, mate. You're right. Steve tried to help me yesterday. What I wanted to do was get one of you guys on with me. Sort of picturing, thing. Because you can do that on Instagram. But you can't do it on Facebook. Or at least, not directly. You have to do some stuff that I don't understand, frankly. And, but, hello, Tanya. How you doing? Maybe you lot should all get a Facebook account. Instagram account, and we can do it on there. Maybe you should all do that. Maybe you'll have, I don't know. I know other people do broadcasts on Instagram, but I just think that you lot, my loyal followers, I don't think you have Instagram mostly. Do you? I mean, I don't know. Tell me, if you do have Instagram, if there's enough of you that have Instagram, I'll do it there. Then I can invite you on as a guest. Like, we share the screen, and I'll interview you. Like that. Be good, wouldn't it? Find yourself being interviewed by Samuel L. Jackson, or whoever pops in that day. Now, I want to talk to you about something. Right. I was looking through the news to find something a bit, not COVID related, right? I'll have a look. And I stumbled across something that, Christ, you know, I don't know what to say. Hello, Lauren. Hello, Lauren. Hello, Lorraine. Yes, you're a bit late, Lorraine, but don't worry, you're not in trouble. I will not smite down upon thee the great anger of the Lord. Samuel Jackson. Anyway, listen. So I was reading this piece today. Right. I don't know how to talk about this because it's sad. Right. But right. What I'm trying to say is I went through the gamut of emotions reading this story. I was sad first and foremost. Let's get that out there. Then I was angry. Then it was funny. Something that was funny. But then I was angry again. And I'll explain. Right. A young girl lost her life, I think it was yesterday, right? I won't tell you her name. If you want to know, ask me later and you can read the piece yourself. It was the Sun we're reporting it, right? So, anyway. So, a young girl lost her. Right, so the headline was, blah, 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 died. Parents of coronavirus paramedic 23 pay tribute. That was the headline, right? Parents of coronavirus paramedic 23 pay tribute. Hello, Claire. Hello, Stefan. Hello, Alan. Play tribute. Hello, Anne. Right, that's what it said, right? So, what do you think? You see that headline, Parents of Coronavirus Paramedic 23 pay tribute. So I looked at her and I thought, oh my God, she's 23. She died of it. You know, she's a paramedic. Sorry, it said coronavirus paramedic. So you think, don't you? Would you not all think, immediately you think, well, poor girl's lost her life to this terrible disease, right? That's what I thought. So I thought, however, I want to check. I want to read into it, you know. So I started reading the piece and at no point did it say she died of COVID-19. At no point did it say that. So I'm reading on, and then there was an advert for about suicide. Obviously, you know, suicide helpline, Samaritans, whatever. So I'm thinking, well, hang on a minute, why is that in the middle of this piece? So then I clicked in the comments, and someone's put, "It's really sad when someone so young takes their own life." So what I was angry about is that the Sun had deliberately made me think and made the reader think that this was another victim of coronavirus. Now, if I'm not mistaken, enough people are losing their life to this disease, right? Without them sort of making us think people are that aren't, because she's 23, this young girl, so you think, oh my God, a 23-year-old, she's not ill, she's not old, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know, it just angered me. That annoyed me. But as I say, I ran through the gamut of emotions, so it was sadness, it was anger. Then I clicked on the comments, and this bloke said, oh, I should add that this girl was very pretty. She's a very good looking girl. Hello, June. Hello, Emma. Hello, Hayley. Hello, Trace. This girl was very pretty, right? Anyway, first comment I see from this bloke called Steve Johnson was, so fit too. Such a shame. I can't believe this bloke posted that because the girl was fit. But would you say that? He's actually said it. He said, so fit. I'm quoting this. So fit too. Such a shame. It's like, had she been any less than an 8, he'd have probably thought, oh, whatever. So that made me laugh a bit. That sort of cheered me up a bit. Then I got angry again because I thought, why on earth did someone post that bloody comment? Don't post that comment. Hello, Donna. How you doing? Hello, Louis. Anyway, that was that. So it's a sad story, but that made me laugh. But then anger. I don't know. It's just, I don't read the same. It just happened to be. I was just looking for some news to talk about today that didn't involve corona, and that just happened to jump out at me. So anyway, there you go. That's that. What else did I find? Paraguayan woman wakes up in a body bag after being declared dead. Did you see that? Hello, Steve. Did you see that? Paraguayan woman wakes up in a body bag after being declared dead. And that got me thinking, because I've always thought cremation over burial. You know what I mean? Because for that reason, really. Well, I don't really want to get burned alive either, but I kind of think if I turn the burners on, I'll probably... I love you. Oops, sorry about that. I love you turn too, the burners on, you're either going to wake up very quickly, aren't you? Or you're going to sleep through it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas they bury her. Can you imagine? Yeah, most people's work exactly. Can you imagine? Just imagine that. You wake up, it's dark, you think, oh, I'll get up. You got to get out. You can't get out. You're in a box. And yeah. And then you're like, and you think, I'm underground here. You're not getting out of that situation, are you? It's a very bad situation. You'd be dead anyway because you're the oxygen deficit. Just realise that. Anyway, either way, I'd rather be cremated for that very reason. Anyway, more cheerful topics are on the menu. So tonight, what we got? Well, you asked for toilet rolls. I can't remember who asked for it. I think, was it Carolyn? I can't remember. Carol Spooner? She's not even here, I know that much. But someone asked for toilet rolls last night. So the poem tonight's going to be about toilet rolls. That will be slightly amusing. You can't really tell a serious poem about toilet rolls. we've got the Who Am I? We've got the music, of course. We've got the song. I've said that. We've got the film. And the film, haven't we? And the poem. And I did say I'd talk a little bit about my upbringing. So when we get into it a little bit, I will. What I thought, I was in Lorraine. Hello, Lorraine. Hello, Double. I've done it for you, my love. Toilet paper. Toilet roll tonight. Yeah, when we get into a bit, I'll say, I thought about this because I said I'd do it. I said I'd talk a little bit about my upbringing because people always ask me. All my life, people get into chatting with people, and I don't know why it comes up, but I don't know, maybe, I don't know. People say, where'd you grow up? Or I might say that, you know, my parents' house was in Greenwich. And then they might say, oh, hang on, but you didn't grow up in, you always say you grew up in Essex. And then I have to explain to them, hello, Max, hello, Mandy. I have to explain to them that I was fostered. So they say, oh, you're fostered. And they get confused with fostering and adoption. So I always say, you know, did you ever see your parents? Blah, blah, blah. Did you know your parents? I'm like, oh, yeah, I knew them. Yeah, I see them regularly. So people get very confused. And they're like, well, you know, how come your parents were there? And there's no reason for them not to keep you, and they fostered you out. So people ask me why. For those people coming in late, I should explain. Maybe I'll explain the bit of the film. Not really. Samuel. This is a tasty burger. Does that help? Say what again? Say what again? But I dare you. I double dare you. Say what again, motherfucker? I'll bring upon you a mighty vengeance. Recognise that? They'll do it justice. Oh, you're up in Greenwich. Good, Lauren. We'll talk about that another time. Hello, Penny. So anyway, yeah. So people always ask me. So that's why. Thank you, Penny. That's why I do look more like Don King. You're right. Yeah, I do. You're right. That's why. Yeah, I started writing a book about it. Not that I was expecting anyone's interest, but I thought, well, you know, because people always say, oh, your story's an interesting one. So anyway, that's the point. So rather than talk about it, I thought what I'd do is I'd read a bit of the book tonight by way of explanation. I started writing a book, and you know, it's comedy. You know, it's part serious, I suppose, but it's comedy as well. Do you know what I mean? It's with a funny sort of take on it, because I don't want people getting all depressed. So I'm going to do a bit. Sarah, hello Anna. Oh great, these are people that know me from childhood, so you get a bit of it, right? Yeah, you're late, Sarah, but I'll let it go. You're late. Samuel L. Jackson. I'm terrible at Samuel L. Jackson, aren't I? To be honest. But I got the suit out, the old cupboard and that, you know. Trying to be authentic. Hello, Mags. I've got pictures from the 80s and 85. I don't know, Jim. Ainsley Harriott. Shut up about Ainsley Harriott. Hello, Big Jim. How you doing, mate? There's two Big Jims on here. There's Jim Walker and Jim Howarth. They can have a big off, actually. Jim and Jim have a big off. Big Jim off. So, yeah, anyway. So what I was saying is I'm going to read just a little bit of the book. So you can, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, really. I'll just read a bit of it. Anyway, here we go. So, my first memory of my foster parents was that they were at least 10 times as old as anyone else's. Sounds like I'm starting a poem, doesn't it? It does. I'm exaggerating, of course. They weren't 10 times. Hello, Joe. Hello, Pep. They weren't 10 times old, but they were old. My foster parents were very old people. And I remember going to the sports day we'd have in primary school. And all my parents would be there. You know, the mums in their sort of little sexy dresses and all that, and the dads doing the 100 metres in 14 seconds. And my foster mum was there in her elasticated waistbands, and my dad turned up, you know, just sort of hobbling along. Bless his heart. They're lovely people, but, you know, that's what they're about. Anyway, they're wonderful parents. I'm not actually reading for the book now. I realise that. I'm just sort of talking, aren't I? I'll tell you, but anyway, Stan was my foster dad's name. I called him Uncle because I knew exactly who my dad was, of course. A good old English name for a nice old English gentleman. Born in East London in 1909, he was typical of his kind, raised in a working-class family that evacuated during the war. He smoked about 50 roll-ups a day and liked his pale ale. Looking back, our lounge must have resembled a pea super. Do you remember the foggy pea supers in the old days, in the old films? Hello, Caris. And smelt like an old boozer. We didn't have a washing machine, and our laundering facilities comprised of a tub, a mangle and a clothes horse stood in front of a coal fire. Needless to say, I don't imagine I smelled much better than the lounge did. People who went to school with me, did I stink? Be honest. Anna, did I smell? You can tell me now. I'm over it. Uncle Stan worked in the jam factory. Now, the jam factory, for those who don't know, was in Tiptree. Some of you will have eaten Wilkins jam. In fact, I bet most of you have eaten Wilkins jam at some point in your lives. Wilkins jam factory is in Tiptree in Essex, and my foster father used to work in the jam factory. So there you go. So welcome Gerry. I'm not sure what he did. We had as much as we could eat in jam, which went part way to explaining the sweet tooth that would dog me in later years. He'd arrive home at about 5:15 every day, just before the programme. Wait till your father gets home. Do you remember that? Wait till your father gets home. Thank you, Sarah. Thanks, thank you for that. Because I think I probably did. You've probably forgotten. But anyway, wait till your father gets home. He'd turn up usually with a pack of candy cigarettes and some coconut tobacco. Do you remember the coconut tobacco? Which he'd hand me from his weathered hands, which had held far too many rollies for their own aesthetic good. He was a kind, gentle, uncomplicated man who just wanted to watch football and play cricket, smoke and drink, and tend to his 2 allotments when the fancy took him. There was a dog-eared black and white picture of him playing for the village first 11. He looked so handsome and proud in his whites and padded up ready to bat. Sadly, this is one of the only 2 pictures I recall of him, but at least he was happy and standing proud. That's how I'm happy to remember him. So anyway, that's just a little bit of the book. I sort of ad-libbed a bit, didn't I? But I don't know, was that interesting to listen to? I don't know. Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate that. If that was interesting to listen to, I'll do a bit of it tomorrow. I'll do a bit of it every time. If it wasn't, I'd have no idea how that is for you. I'm reading it, but for you on the other side, it might be just, this isn't very interesting, mate. You know what I mean? This isn't. So, you know. Who would I choose to do the voice for my book, Lauren? I wouldn't really want to pay anyone else. I want to do it myself. But if I had to choose someone, I think it's James L. Jones died recently, didn't he? Rick Carris, you like that? You think I should keep it up? Kenny's Carris, this is your Uncle Kenny. He's just arrived. Kenny, my cousin Kenny, we reconnected today, right? Oh, Kenny, I should explain. I get guests on, and tonight the guest is Samuel L. Jackson, Kenny. Just in case you were wondering what on earth's going on. I smite upon thee with mighty vengeance. Get it? Anyway, was it very interesting? Oh, good, I'll do it. Okay, guys, I'll carry on. I'll do that. Every day I'll read a little bit of the book, all right? I'll do that. Yeah, so Kenny's, I get so sorry. So I reacquainted with my cousin Kenny. Kenny was born the day after me. We're a day apart, and I haven't seen him. Kenny, how long, mate? I don't know. I think I bumped into you on a train once, probably 15 years ago. I've no idea. I genuinely don't know. Tell me, maybe you know Kenny. I don't remember. So good. I'm glad you loved hearing about the book. Good. That's brilliant because I'll do that. That'll be a thing. I'll make a note of that and I'll do that every day. Right. Shall we get on with one of the quizzes? I never know what order to do them in. Really. Let's do Who Am I first, shall we? I'll tell you what. I'm well hot. Jack. Hello, Jack. How you doing, mate? You all right? What's going on here? Battery's running low. Shite. Hang on. Yes, Jack. Jack is in the last 16 of the under 2020 Euro 2020 Keep Me Uppies, by the way. Jack's in there. So hope you guys are going to watch him tomorrow, the last 16. Jack Mundy. He's one of the favourites. He's representing France, and I'll tell you what, he's got it going on, this boy. Was he 396 or something? He's got it touching 400s, and I'll tell you what, if you've ever done Keep Me Uppies, you'll know. I mean, I thought, maybe when I was a kid I used to knock out 400. I'm honestly not sure. But now, well, it's not happening. But it's live. And only get 3 goes. So that should level out the playing field. You know, so let's see. Right. Here we go. What am I going to do? Who am I? Right. For those who don't know, Kenny, yeah, 20 years. It must be Kenny. This is the Who Am I part of the show. You know how this works. I'll give you some facts about someone. You've got to tell me who it is. Whoever wins, this is my sick joke book. This is a sick joke book, and I'll sick. So be warned, if you don't like sick jokes, if you're offended by anything, because this covers everything, right? So if you're offended by anything, put your fingers in your ears, turn off, walk away, whatever you need to do. So this is the Who Am I? I was born on April Fool's Day, 1966. April Fool's Night, which is actually 10 days after me, I think. 9 or 10 days, anyway. Born April Fool's Day, 1966. Don't look it up, don't cheat. I came to prominence in the late 90s, in the morning. It's a big clue there. So I was born in 66. I came to prominence in the late 90s, in the morning. All right, I'm going to leave that with you for a sec. Don't look it up. Let's have a little think. Hello, Joe, and hello, Harry. Harry, do we know each other? Not sure. Come and say hello. Tell me how. If we know each other, tell me how. If we don't, I don't know. Let's find out how. Let's be chums. Lauren. Hello, Justin. Lauren just wins so often, did she? It's Chris Evans, people. It's Chris Evans. Lauren, you're too good at this. You're too good. In the morning. Tell me how you got it, Lauren, sorry. Tell me how you got it. No, it's Chris Evans, peeps. Good shouts. They're all good shouts, these. It's Chris Evans. I'll tell you the rest of the... It's funny, Mike McLean was on it, you're right. Yeah, but he's a bit younger than that. Mike's about 4 years younger than me. Are you clever, Lauren? Tell me how you got it. Really, be honest. How did you tell me the truth, Lauren? I want to know how you got that. Because I thought that might be a bit of a struggle, that. Tell me how you got it. I'll tell you the rest of the clues. About my age. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, too late, close. Gone, love. Chris Evans. The rest of the clues were, by 2000, I was the UK's highest paid entertainer. Wasn't obvious. Wives have included Billy Piper. I married in 2001. And the last one was, I share my name with a Hollywood heartthrob. They were the guesses. They were the clues, sorry. So Lauren wins it. So Lauren, you know what to do. Pick a page. Oh, hello mate. How are you? So yeah, Harry was a guest. Not a guest. He was in the audience. I did a gig at Bugbroke in Northamptonshire, and Harry was there. Harry was one of the. Did you enjoy it? No, Lauren. I knew you'd do that. Hope you enjoyed it, Harry. Hope you enjoyed it, mate. I did. I said it was a good night, wasn't it? I think I liked it. Yeah, the football club. I remember it. I do remember it. Yeah. Hello, Shaz. How you doing? You missed my stuff about Tollsbury, Shaz. I read a little bit about my book. Play 77. Here we go, peeps. Oh, this is anti-men, so most of you will like this, because I think women are outweighing the men on my show tonight. Let's have a look. Okay. They're not that bad, actually, so. Oh, God, no. That's terrible. Fucking hell, no. Oh, God. Okay. Hey? Right. How do you scare a man? I'll do two of them. How do you scare a man? Sneak up behind him and start throwing rice. Hello, Linda. I'll do another one as well. Hello, Bob. I'll do another one. Women of 35 think about having children. What do men of 35 think about? Fucking children. Fucking hell, that's good. That's a bit harsh on men, isn't it? I think by children, in that instance, they just mean young girls, over 18. That's what that means, I'm sure. I'm not suggesting all men are paedophiles, I hope. I'll throw that bloody book away. Who wrote this? Rob Matt's a man as well. Traitor. People, is that what's preventing people from watching my show? They're eating. Tell them you can do both. You can do both. Honestly. Hope you're well, Shaz. Shaz grew up with me as well, didn't you, Shaz? Eh? Known Shaz since we were about 5. Young Sharon. Sharon's family. And Colin. Is your cousin's on? Is Colin on still? Osborne's. If you've known anything about Essex, there was a bus company called the Osborne Bus Company. And the Osborne Bus was the only bus company in Salisbury. And it was the only way we could get from A to B if we didn't drive. And it was Shazzy's relatives. So are they still around? Do they still do that, Sharon? Is it still going? Yeah, the Osbornes. So if you ever got an Osborne's bus, Colin, who's here, I think he's still here, and Sharon, it was their family. It was their family bus. Is quite a few of them. Quite a few buses. I got turfed off the bus on many an occasion. We used to get a bus to Malden from Tollsbury. It's about, 10 miles? And there'd always be a bus conductress on there. There was Ivy and there was, remind me guys, there was Ivy, wasn't there? Was it Ivy? And there was another one. What was her name? The other one? Can't remember. What's her name? Anyway. The point is, Molly? Was it Molly? Anyway, the point is, you get thrown off the bus for being naughty. And I was naughty. So I used to get thrown off the bus quite often. But if my foster mum had known that I got thrown off the bus, I would have got a good hiding, right? Seriously. A bloody good hiding. Was it Brenda? Was it Brenda? I don't know. Good hiding. So I'd hitch home and usually get home before the bus, actually, as it happened. So that was all right. A couple of times I didn't. I got myself... Molly? Was it Molly? Don't know. Tell me. I don't think it was Brenda. Was it Brenda? Someone confirm it. Your nan used to go to school buses to Malden, did she? No, all gone now, but Grandad... Oh, sorry to hear that. I suppose, mind you, they would have been old. Molly. It was Molly. Yeah, I thought it was Molly. Not Molly Lusher. Molly Lusher? Was it Molly Lusher? Sorry. Going back in the old days. For you people who don't... Sorry I'm doing this. Getting self-indulgent, aren't I? That's it, aren't I, Ivy? Right. Let's do another quiz. Which quiz should we do next? Should we do the film? So the film, shall we? Oh, I didn't set it up. Doesn't matter. Sure, yeah. Let's do the film. Right. How am I going to do this? Right, it's film. So what I do is, it's the film, guys. I'm going to enact the film. Whoever wins this gets to choose the poem I do tomorrow, right? Here we go. It's the film. What's the film? What's the film? First one that gets it gets to choose the poem. Today's poem is about toilet rolls. Toilet rolls. So, that's what I'm going to do. Toilet rolls. No, not for no. Carriage tray. Daughter gets it. Daughter gets it. Hey, brains. Brains. It's Caris. Let's get it here. So the song was Lauren, wasn't it? Lauren. And the film Caris. So Caris gets to choose the subject of the poem. You can't pick yourself, by the way, Caris. Right, so poem time, I think, isn't it? Time to do the poem. About toilet roll, by your request. Lorraine Kern's request, more specifically. Let's move this about a little bit. So I've been printing them off, right? I've been printing the poems off and reading them. And it's dawned on me, I don't know about you lot, I don't know if you've got a printer at home or whatever, but I've got this sort of system with my printer whereby you don't have to keep buying ink, they send it to you, right? Because ink's very expensive, isn't it? They send it to you and you actually pay for the pages you print off. And I never really print off that much, so it's been free, pretty much. Wasn't thinking, was I? I've been printing off all these bloody poems. Got to start paying for it now, haven't I? Twat. Anyway, here we go. Hello, just see Nick Clark's turned up. Oh, Nick, hello, mate. How you doing? Right, Buster Mike. Like it. Here we go. Here's a poem. It's about toilet rolls. Here we go. So, as far as commodities go, loo roll doesn't rate very high. That was until we all got ill. Now forget the roof, it's gone through the sky. The also humble toilet roll, whether Izal or Kleenex, has rocketed in value and is now more desired than sex. Paradoxically, though, viruses like COVID and SARS attack the respiratory system. It's nothing to do with your ass. But it's reassuring to know that if things get really bad, well, at least we'll all be clean, if you know what I mean. But this stockpiling toilet roll's driving me mad. Pork bellies, oil and orange juice previously turned up their noses. But who will have the last laugh, I ask, before the stock market closes? Once a figure of fun, now more like platinum. You'd risk it all for a trip to the mall to take good care of your bum. Perhaps when this is over and we're all feeling much safer, we'll take a moment to think about the cleaner of stink, our new friend the toilet paper. But imagine a future virus that affects our frequency of poo. Just think how we've been with COVID-19. My God, then what would we do? There'd be fighting in the valleys and anarchy on the streets. People selling their bodies to get their hands on a sheet. Rationing will be imposed. Dealers will take control. Cocaine and crack will have to fall back for the new high, toilet roll. But for now, I think we should all take a beat when buying our toilet roll and hang on to your cash. It's surely better to stash beans and paracetamol. So you may have a grating cough, or perhaps you're feeling the heat. But if you've got the squits, it's now to do with this. Perhaps just watch what you eat, you greedy bastards. So, that's the toilet roll. Did you like that? Bit of fun, wasn't it? As we toilet roll poem. By the way, I know I say this all the time, but people don't remember. All these poems, I edit down so that, so they're without the pauses and mistakes. And I stick them on my YouTube channel, which I posted up earlier. Just trying to get people onto that, you know what I mean? Just trying to grow it. Just about growing profile, anyway. Oh, sis, you late to the party? Joy's in. So I've got Joy in, Caris in, Gabby in. God, blimey. And Kenny, Joy's here. Kenny's here. Caris, your Uncle Kenny's here. Well, family. All you lot. Loads of my old school friends are here. And you lot, loads of my comedy friends are here. Look, we're all like 6 degrees of separation. After all this, you'll bump into each other in the street. You say, oh, I don't know you. Oh, 7 o'clock show. Which I'm calling it, by the way. But, delusions of grandeur. So, poem. Well done. Did you enjoy it? Was it good? Was it all right? Samantha Gage, hello Sam. People brought up on the toilet roll because many are eating their own cooking for the first time. That's a fair point in this house, I'll tell you what. Better keep it down, but, well, it's lovely. I'm joking. Obviously, it's lovely. Actually, I'm enjoying the cooking. I'm genuinely enjoying what I'm eating. And it's funny, I think, psychologically, because, you know that you don't know where this is going to go. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit, innit? We don't know, do we? So I'm kind of treating food with a bit more respect, if that makes any sense. I'm not being some greedy, I don't know, I'm just treating it differently. I don't know. It's probably better for all of us, I think. So, anyway. Wow, it's warm, this Samuel L. Jackson. I bring upon you a mighty vengeance. I feel I've got to do that from time to time. I'm dead. What do you mean I'm dead? You're dead. What's he mean? What do you mean, James? Explain yourself. Hello, Tanya. How you doing? Green door. There's an old piano and it's playing hot by the green door. Do you know why I'm singing that, Tanya? See if you remember why I'm singing that song. I bet you don't remember. Right. What's it time for? I've done a poem, haven't I? The song, innit? No, I'm not going to sing a song. Well, I just did, didn't I? But it's time for you to guess the song. This is the one where whoever wins this is the big one, isn't it? Because you get to choose who my guest is. Not my next guest, because my next guest is Cher. Unless I can get away with it. But, so I'm going to play a song. And I need, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're right. You're right, James. You're right, mate. Yeah, I forget that, people are watching, and I've had it, mate. Actually, I've got a nice dinner. Well, I did have a nice dinner. I have a feeling I might not be anymore. I might be coming around yours for dinner, James. Right, here we go. I'll play a tune. You know what to do. I want the song and the artist. Please, here we go. Shall I start from the beginning, mate? Yes, done. What's the song? What's the artist? Who's the artist? Hello, Amanda. Write the book of love, so I'll try my best to read it. What's the song, folks? What's the song and who's the artist? Do you remember it? Better late than never indeed, Amanda. You missed everything. I bring upon you a mighty vengeance. He doesn't even say that, does he? I'm just ad-libbing. What's the song? Yeah, and the artist. You always do that, Paul. Song and the artist. If you do that, someone else then thinks, oh, quick, I'll get in there. They put the artist in, you lose. No, I don't want you to win, Paul, because you've won so many times. Someone beat Paul to it, quick. Someone beat Paul to it. You can't win either, and you're wrong. You're out. That's what I should do. If you have a guess, you go, yeah, you're out. You're out. Yeah, and the song, please, peeps. God, blimey, how daft are you lot? Song and the title. Come on. It's not a bad one for you old soul heads. There's quite a few out there. Oh, someone just came in. Oh, I forgot to turn off my notifications. What does he want? Nothing. Play again, please. You want to play? I can do that. Do that? Or can I do it? Yeah, why not? Okay, here we go. Oops. Say, Karis. No, I didn't write the book of love, so I try my best to read it every day, to find a way into a good girl's heart by being a gentleman. Ooh, close. I need the full title. I'm looking high and low. What's the song? Come on. You saw him in a pub a few years ago. What was he doing, Paul? Was he having a drink? Was he playing shove halfpenny or a game of darts? What was he doing in the pub? He's a big bastard, isn't he? I bet he was having a sit down with a pint and a pork pie, wasn't he? Was he with his wife? Was his little blonde missus? Do you remember he did that? Do you remember Alexander O'Neill did that wife swap a year? Who saw that a few years ago? Who saw Alexander O'Neill doing a wife swap? He was a typical sort of misogynistic, old American, sort of African American. No, Russ, no. You guys, honestly, you got to get it. I'm looking. Oh, no, he did it. No, I didn't. I'm looking high. I'm leading you into it. Just find a way to make you love me. I want to help me. I Oh, I'm loving that you're not getting it, actually. I'm loving it. Because I'm not going to, if you don't get it, no one wins, that's it, really. We roll over. We have a rollover. So next day, I could play another song. No, I'm not going to play another song. You need to get it. You need to get, because you're nearly there. Oh, Martin. You didn't name it, Samantha. You didn't name it. The title of the song isn't what you said. You're close. It's not, I want the full title of the song. I hope I'm right about the full title of the song. Obviously, I don't get in trouble with anybody. I can't make it. No, it didn't sound like that, Lauren, you heathen. It didn't sound anything like it. Maybe I can make you feel good. Totally different sound, isn't it? It's like my 80s renditions, by the way. I'm feeling it. Feeling it. Bring back the 80s. Did you love the 80s, Pete? Oh, Luke. Hello, mate. Hello, Peter. Another Osborne. We've got another Osborne on. We've got the old Coach family on here. Got all the Osbornes on. It's like a Coach reunion. Got half my family on, half the Osbornes. Let's have a family off. We didn't own a Coach company. It was the only gig I've seen where the artist refused to come on. Yeah, I saw him once, Amanda, and he rocked up late. I mean, really late. Did 5 minutes and pissed off. And sweated for his suit for 5 minutes as well, I might add. Yeah, you're right. He can be a bit of a bugger, old Alex, can't he? What's the song? I feel as though... Yes. Oh, what can I say? I'll give you that, Samantha. It is What Can I Say to Make You Love Me. Oh, and that goes out to you lot, really. What can I say to make you love me? See you later, Tanya. See you later. We got teased a bit because of an incident involving a green door. I remember it. I remember, what was his name? Mark and Anthony. I forgot the surnames. Anyway, I think they're cousins, the Osbornes. Anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, it's a green door incident. Tell you about it later. Tanya used to live in the village. Can I talk about you for a bit, Tanya? Tanya, I'll do this with everyone that comes on, new people particularly, Tanya. Tanya grew up in the same village as me as well. And Tanya's parents used to live on the corner of North Road and High Street, I suppose. East Street and North Road. Anyway, tell me if I can tell this story, Tanya. Do you remember the day that me and Gareth were walking along and looking through your parents' window, now watching a movie? Do you remember that story? If you do, tell me that I can tell it. Now I should be shaking. Do you want me to be shaking Stephen, Samantha? It's your choice. Is that what you're choosing? You won the meeting. Is that what you're saying to me? Just confirm that. Confirm if you want me to be shaking Stevens, Samantha. Confirm it. I'll be shaking Stevens. I can do that. I can do anything. You name it, I'll do it. Christ, if I've done what I've done, let's be honest, I've done Beyonce, mate. Do you know what I mean? I've danced around in a leotard. That was a thong, by the way. You didn't know that because I put a pair of, I just happened to have a pair of sort of funny little pants that I was put underneath, thankfully. But that was actually a leotard, a thong sort of leotard thing. Right, me Jaxie. That's what you want. All right, Samantha, well, you're going to get it, love. That's what you want. You're getting it. So look, right down here. Song. Song Lauren. I've missed all that. Right, am I? No, so, what did Lauren get then? Lauren, what did you get? I'm getting confused. Karis got the film. Oh, you got Who Am I, didn't you, Lauren? That's it. Song, Sam, Shaking Stevens. Lipstick, yeah. Shaking Stevens. That'll be fun. I might have to do that downstairs. You want me to tell? All right, I'll tell. I'll do that down. Have you noticed that when I do someone where I've got to dance, I do it in a different room? I do it downstairs in the conservatory. But when I can just sit down on my arse, I do it up here in my, what I call my office. Shaking Stevens soon, guys. Look out for that. It should be a bit of fun. So, Tanya, I'll tell you the story. I'll tell the story. So, Tanya's parents, as I say, lived on the corner of East Street and North Road. And the way their house was, the windows were only about 2 foot from the ground. And they had great big windows. And me and my mate Gareth, who's Luke's dad, actually, Luke Seaborn's on it, we were, I don't know where we'd been messing around. It was late at night. Anyway, we're coming back. And Tanya's mum and dad had a movie on, which is called The Devil in Mrs. Jones, or The Devil in Miss Jones. Now, look the film up, and we'll talk about it tomorrow if you like. The Devil in Miss Jones. Me and Gareth must have been, we were teenagers. So we literally sat outside their house. Paul, talk about late for the party, mate. We sat outside their house for, I don't know, about an hour and a half, watching this movie. At that time, it was one of the most exciting movies I'd ever watched. You're probably getting the gist. That was your mum and dad. Haven't we all done Beyonce, Amanda? I don't know. Jay-Z has. Do you know, I was never that big a fan of hers until I started, when I was getting ready for doing it, for having her on as my guest. And I looked at some of her tunes in that, and some of her videos, and I'm a big fan now, actually. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. She's quite a phenomenon. Hello, Jay. Jay's on. Let me tell you about Jay. My wife Claire looks after Jay's little boy. Claire, mine's kids. Jay came by earlier on. Jay, it's a bit of a skate. I don't know how old you are, Jay, but Jay's in his 40s, I guess. He's a bit of a skateboarder. He's going to hurt himself, but he's a bit of a skateboarder. Yeah. He also designs props and stuff for films and stuff. He does some exciting stuff. Anyway, he came by earlier. We stayed 2 metres apart. We didn't flout the rules, people. I'm not a rule flouter. We had a nice little chat. It was lovely to see you, Jay. Good glasses, by the way. Nice glasses. I bring upon you a mighty vengeance. Say it again. Say what again, motherfucker? I dare you. I double dare you. I have to do that. Because people come on new just think, what's he doing? What's he doing the mental? So I feel I have to do that just to explain who I am. I hope it's clear from that impression. Samuel L. Jackson. What was his character called? Julian, Jules, something, wasn't it? Jules winning something, rather. I don't know. Jules, anyway, it was Jules. Anyway, that's what I'm being. That's the impression. So anyway, I think it's that time again, isn't it? Bloody hell. I don't know, rabbit, didn't I? Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed the excerpt from the book. That's going to be, for those who missed it, what I'm going to do now every night, because people always ask me about my upbringing, so I started to write a book, and I'm going to read a little passage of the book every night to answer that question. It's slightly comedic, so don't be offended. If you're covering Salisbury, I know you won't be, because I know you've got a sense of humour down there, but it's slightly comedic, so there are times I'm taking the mickey out of the village a little bit, as I think we all do, let's be honest. Everyone lives there, does, don't they? But yeah, I mean nothing by it, obviously. It's just for the purpose of humour, whatever. So that I'll do tomorrow. I tend to do the whole guest thing every other day just because it's a lot of bloody effort, to be honest. Because my next guest is Cher. So, tomorrow, you lot. Tomorrow, yes, I know, Donking, that's been done. Tomorrow, 2:30, I will be taking part in the last 16 knockouts of the Euro 2020 Keepy Uppies. All right, tomorrow, cheese royale. That's a tasty burger. Sorry, tomorrow 2:30. It's my game, my knockout game against a guy called Daniel Lassman. Now, Daniel Lassman is the guy who was on Apprentice years ago. If you watch The Apprentice every year, I think most of you probably do. A few years ago, there was a guy on there called Daniel Lassman. He was famous for doing a task on an open top bus that went disastrously wrong. But anyway, so tomorrow I'm playing him. Now I can tell you he's very good. He was going to be a footballer, actually. I didn't know this until we started doing it. So he averages about 220. He averages about 220. Right? My absolute best is 196. I average, and since we've been doing the competition, I've done 79, 115, 196. So, what's that? I'm averaging about 120 or something. That works out, doesn't it? He's averaging over 200. So, but we've only got 3 attempts. Can't just be doing it. We've got 3 attempts. So, my attempts tomorrow, 2:30. On my Facebook page, I'll be going live doing it. So, come and have a look, please. Right? So, other than that, what else have I got to sell you on? I think that's about it, isn't it? You know what to do, guys. I'll put the coffee thing on. Thanks, guys. Listen, I know we're all strapped and we're all worrying about where the next sandwich is coming from, aren't we? I get that. I'll do this anyway because I love it. But obviously, if you enjoy it and you want to, you know what to do, right? Buy me a coffee if you want to. You can. You know that. Other than that, do you know what? I think we're done. I've done everything, haven't I? Done everything. Tomorrow I'll be back. 7 o'clock, usual stuff. Just me tomorrow, probably. Sometimes, Cher might turn up. I'll warn you in advance if she's going to turn up. I've got that down, no? I mean, I've got the singing right on point, haven't I? But she dresses like a lady of the night. And I'm not sure. I don't think you want to see that. I think you've maybe seen enough of me, to be honest. So, guys, listen, as always, it's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. Tune in tomorrow. As I say, if you're around at 2:30, come and have a look, all right? I'll be doing it live. Keep you happy. Just give me a bit. I wish you could support me. I wish there was some way I could have you shouting for me. And there probably is, but Christ knows how. But anyway, listen, love you all as always. Tomorrow, see you either at 2:30 or I'll see you at 7 o'clock here in the office, in my studio, and with the usual features. All right? So, if anyone, by the way, talking Fiji. If anyone can think of something different that you'd like me to do, you know, within the realms of decency, obviously, but something that might be interesting to people, tell me. Yeah, always looking for new ideas. Kenny, love you, cuz, and we'll see you soon. Yeah, night, Samantha. See you guys.